Tech giant Google has laid off at least 200 employees from core teams just before it reported a blowout first quarter earnings. The reorganization move will include some roles moving to Mexico and India. Now, the core unit, which bore the brunt of the layoffs, is essentially responsible for building the technical foundation behind the company's flagship products and for protecting the online safety of users. So what roles does the core team include? Technical units from information technology, its Python developer team, technical infrastructure, security foundation, app platforms, core developers, and various engineering roles. According to internal documents viewed by CNBC, at least 50 of the positions eliminated were in engineering at the company's offices in Sunnyvale, California. Many core teams will hire corresponding roles in Mexico and India. Asim Hussain, the vice president of Google's developer ecosystem, announced the news of the layoffs to his team in an email last week. He also spoke at a town hall and told employees that this was the biggest planned reduction for his team this year. In an email, Hussain said, and I quote, "We intend to maintain our current global footprint while also expanding in high-growth global workforce locations so that we can operate closer to our partners and developer communities." Remember, Alphabet has been slashing headcount since early last year when the company announced plans to eliminate about 12,000 jobs or 6% of its workforce. This due to a downturn in the online ad market. Now, even with digital advertising rebounding recently, Alphabet has continued downsizing with layoffs across multiple organizations this year. Google CFO has announced in mid-April that the company's finance department would undergo restructuring, entailing layoffs and moving positions to Bangalore and Mexico City. The company's search boss, Prabhakar Raghavan, told employees at an all-hands meeting in March that Google plans to build teams closer to users in key markets, including India and Brazil, where labor is cheaper than that in the US. Now, the latest cuts come as the company enjoys its fastest growth rate since early 2022, alongside improving profit margins. Last week, Alphabet reported a 15% jump in the first quarter revenue from a year earlier and announced its first ever dividend and a $70 billion buyback. Now, the teams involved in the reorganization have been key to the company's developer tools, an area Google is streamlining as it incorporates more artificial intelligence into the products. In fact, earlier this year, Sundar Pichai has said that Alphabet had undergone a hiring spree as tech firms experienced a boom in demand during the COVID-19 pandemic. Admitting the company had overexpanded, he wrote that Alphabet had hired for a different economic reality than the one it faced today. A Google spokesperson said that workers impacted by layoffs would be able to apply for other open roles at the company. Google has provided outplacement services and severance offerings as per requirements.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV 18 on all of our digital platforms.